Well, it's official. Halo Campaign Evolved, I always want to say Combat Evolved, has officially launched on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 5. First time for PlayStation users to get their hands on this gem of a game that put Xbox on the roadmap back in 2000. Was it 2001 when it came
Yeah.
out? I believe so. I'm enjoying it. I don't know, Jeb. What do you think about it so far?
Ignoring what everybody else is saying, I like it a lot. It feels good. It's very nostalgic. The graphics are really pretty. And I know when we were playing co-op the other day and we had 4 people on co-op, we were having a blast, laughing, killing each other sometimes when we shouldn't be, just doing really funny stuff. It was reminded me of when we were younger playing it for the first time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been having a blast with it, which, anyone that watches this channel knows that Halo is near and dear to our hearts. I mean, it's not like our background gives it away or anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. So, you kind of have to drown out all the whiny people right now. Man, there's so many whiny people right now. I can't even with these people. I've been staying off social media just because I can't handle it. I'm really enjoying it. A lot of people, you're always gonna have people that get upset about a game, especially something like iconic like Halo. Any change they make, anything they do, people are gonna not like it. They're gonna want it just to be the original thing, which makes no sense. Why would they spend all that money remaking a game to keep it original, right? You have to change some stuff. They added the running, they added the schools, some new schools to it. The third person, I'm really enjoying that. I know you told me you haven't actually tried that, have you?
No, I haven't tried it yet. I'm looking forward to trying it though.
It's really cool, and it's something I didn't know if I would like personally, but I played it, and I played it on the Silent Cartographer the other day, and I was like, "This is really nice." Um, Totally not what I expected. I thought I would try it and be like, "Oh, it's terrible. I'm going back." But I'm trying to have an open mindset.
I pledge to always keep an open mind and an open heart.
And here's the thing. I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and I know you're going to have some people that don't like certain things, some people that do. Right now, if you see the reviews, which we need to check on Metacritic, I mean, I think last time I looked, it was sitting at an 81, which that was a few days ago, and it's officially out now. So I'm sure there's more reviews on that side. I need to check it real quick and see where we're at.
I'm gonna throw up some gameplay while we're talking.
Yeah, go for it. All right, so let's get the score pulled up. So right now on Metacritic, this is Halo Campaign Evolved, and this is on all platforms. So right now, on the PlayStation 5, it is actually sitting at an 81. PC, it's sitting at a 76, that's kind of harsh being on the PC platform. It's a wild, wild west there. On the Xbox Series X, we're sitting at an 84, baby. So that's good. I'm partial to the Xbox just because that's where Halo started. So that's where we're at. So, uh, more reviews on the PlayStation, 47 reviews. So that might be why it's a little lower. 31 on the Xbox and then 22 on the PC. But so far, what I played, I've enjoyed it. I definitely think speedrunners are going to have a good time with it. I was kind of speedrunning some levels the other day just to get some skulls and some terminals. I was like, this is definitely going to be a speedrunner's dream, especially with run. How you can run now.
Yeah, and that was something I didn't think I was on the fence about that. I always have been, just because the older Halo games, but I actually really like it on this one. It feels right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like it. I've been seeing a lot of negativity. Some people said they wish the sandbox was bigger. Like for example, this gameplay we're watching right here. They wish they made the island bigger to compensate for you being able to run. But honestly, man, I mean, I don't think the running really breaks the gameplay. When you run, it almost don't feel like a run. It feels like a fast sprint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't feel like it's really a big difference. We should try one day. You walk and like me run and see. Like let's do a little race on the beach here and let's see who can get to what position and like what's the difference. I really don't think it's a big difference. I think it's more just to make it more modern. You know what I mean?
We really should do a video of that where one person walks around the island and one person runs around the island and see how much farther ahead the other person gets.
You can't catch me, Jeb. And all of a sudden, you run me over. Ah! Oh man. Let's talk about some of the things they did change that we like. So we like the Warthog. We talked about it the other day. You can put 4 people or 4 players on there now, right?
Yeah,
That's pretty
I really
cool.
like that.
It was, and I didn't even know about that going into the game. I didn't even know that was a thing until like we're all like loading up. I'm like, was it Andrew sitting on the back? I'm like,
Yeah,
who's on the back? I didn't even know you could do that.
yeah. I love that they made it to where you, like, if your teammates die, you respawn. If your other teammates in the Warthog, you just respawn in the Warthog.
Yeah, you don't have to like run back or hunt them down. Yeah, because you know no one wants to be left behind, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something else that I really like. I do like this. I like how they added more of the schools and the terminals, and they changed it. The placements were different. They're not like the when they redid the anniversary. So I do like that. I like how there's more diversity in those, and they're hitting out more places. I have not tried. There's certain things because it's such a new game. We haven't really tried everything yet, but I have not tried the remix yet. But that is really cool. I mean, that's definitely going to add some playability. Okay, so I got to talk about this because I bought it on PC, but then I bought it on the Xbox and, that Play Anywhere. So I've been primarily playing on the Xbox or playing it on the PC on the Xbox app. But I love this video that I actually sent to you today. I know you said you have not watched it, but for our viewers, so they have got the modding community is going to go crazy on this game. So they've already made it to where you can play as a Jackal, a Grunt, Captain Keys. You can play as anybody. Yes, absolutely, dude. It is, dude. It's phenomenal. You got to watch the video I sent you today at some point. You're gonna be like, it's gonna be solid.
Playing as Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And you can even and apparently that gun that he was using on the prequels that we played. So apparently they made it to where last minute they changed it to where you couldn't use it. I have no idea. Don't ask me. I think it's because they were kind of rushing the game out. We all knew. Listen, we all know that this game was supposed to come out in the fall, but because of GTA 6, nobody wants to be around that. They pushed it back. They brought it forward, and then of course Fable. They pushed it back to next year. So they brought it back. I do feel like it's a little rushed, and there's some things in the game. Sometimes I stop and look at it, and I'm like, I feel like that was kind of rushed. Or the outdoor, like this area right here that we're watching, it looks so good and detailed. But then if you go down some of the hallways, they're fine, but they don't look as good, right? So they didn't spend as much time on it as they probably could have. And I think it's just they didn't have that extra time to polish the game up. They were trying to rush it out. I don't know if that's Halo Studios. We know you're 343. Or if that was Microsoft pushing them to get it out. We don't know. But yes, you can play as any of those. But anyways, back to the gun. So it actually shows, they modded it where you can pick the gun up. When you zoom in and look, it looks perfect. Reloads, it's like it was already coded to be able to do that. Which, I don't know if it's rumors or not, but apparently it was supposed to be like that, and they took it away. I don't know why they do that, but man, the modding community is so awesome. They're breaking this thing wide open. And I got to doing some research, and I was reading today, and apparently some of the modding community said that they're going to make, on the PC platform, they're going to make some of these maps, they're going to make a multiplayer. They're going to make lobbies and everything. Yes. I'm hot. I'm so excited. But see, this is the thing. We shouldn't even be having this conversation. Like, honestly, I'm excited we got the campaign. I think it's good for what it is. It is a 26-year-old game, though, right? So it's still showing its age, even though it's got a facelift. I love Unreal Engine 5. I think it's amazing. It looks so good. It's got some jankiness in it, but they'll patch that. Obviously, it's got glitches because I don't know if anybody knows about the lasso glitch, but apparently they patched that today. People were actually playing with all the modifiers on, and they were going through the game and beating it on lasso, but they had all the multipliers on, and they were like pretty much like they couldn't die, more or less. I mean, unless you just, not a very good Halo player. But you could run through the whole map, and it's like you could see your gun and play like it's normal, but it's really on lasso. But then at the end of it, you would save it and quit for the next mission. You go into the Pillar of Autumn, pick up the skull, and then as soon as it hit and gave you a checkpoint, you would save and exit. And then if you go to your achievement or your trophy, you would see the progress ticking up on it. They did patch that today, but there's so many bugs. It's not just that. There's so many bugs. I mean, I like games that have bugs in them like this, though. I don't know why, man. I think it just adds to the fun. It reminds me of, like, Bethesda games. Fallout, Elder Scrolls. Like, who doesn't like a little jankiness with their Halo? I know I do. Yes, I'm excited. I've been having a blast. Me and my son's been playing it. It's fun to go through that with him and experience, Halo for the first time and relive it, as iconic it is for me back in the day. But yeah, that's been my experience with it. I really like it. And I'll tell you one thing I do. I think it's my favorite thing out of everything so far is the grunt funeral. I love that. You bust them in the head. Have you seen that yet?
I haven't. I know about the other, like the ones in the other games that are the skull for that, but I haven't seen it on this one.
So I'm sitting there earlier and I was just doming them, and I shoot them in the head, and it goes, "Yay!" And you don't want to walk up there, right? You don't want to walk up there, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 they just start all blowing up.
It makes it
and there's
explode,
elites
too.
all around. Yeah, so it makes them explode, and then it makes anything around them explode. The elites, everybody, the jackals, they all blow up. So yeah, it's good, man. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and of course, there's things I don't like about it too, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But I was going to ask you, like, so far, like, what are you enjoying? What's been your favorite thing so far? Kind of give us your views on what you're thinking.
I like that they added the other weapons from the other Halo games. I really like that. The SMG fit in more than I thought it would. The needle rifle made more sense the more I thought about it, because that was the only, so far from what I've played, you can only use the needle rifle in the prequel missions, which would have been around the time of Halo Reach. And in Halo Reach, you can use the needle rifles. To me, that makes sense to have it in there. I think they did a really good job with the pistol. It's not as overpowered as it was in the old original game, but the sound, the reload animation, just the feel of how it feels when you're actually using the gun feels very good to me. Yeah, the reload right there feels, I don't know, I just love that. I think they did a good job with the assault rifle too. I wish it had the 60 round mag that it used to. I think you can have a skull on that changes that. But
you can, and yeah, I've had it on it. It makes it 60 again.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I hadn't seen it yet though, but I think they did a really good job with those two weapons. What else?
That reminds me of the grunt funeral that you just seen him blowing up like that, which it looks like that, but on steroids when it happens.
Like you said, I love the Warthog thing. It's cool that you can have. First of all, 4-player co-op. This is the first time you can play more than 2-player co-op on Halo 1. So that's really cool for people that have like a family of more than 2 or more than 2 friends that's always wanted to play Halo 1 all at the same time. So I think that's great, and I think it's cool that they added the Warthog to all be able to fit in there.
For sure.
What else?
I'll tell you something you should try at some point. Me and Andrew went through some maps the other day. We turned on all the modifiers. And like the rocket, I was just going around, just pushing the trigger as fast as I could, and it was shooting them out. Like unlimited ammo with the assault rifle, dude. It is, endless clip, I believe is what it's called. It is, dude. Talk about a good time. It reminds me of an arcade game. That's what it reminds me of. Like it reminds me of like a shooter, like back in the day, or that Halo game that you can go play on the arcade. It reminds me of that unlimited ammo. Oh yeah, man, we were having a blast with that. That is some. That's definitely. There's a lot of things that's going to make replayability great on this game, and which is good because there's no multiplayer. So we need things that we can go back and play. And I'm definitely honing in on the PC community, and I'm going to keep up with that because I think good things are going to come out of that. Make the game even a year or 2 years from now, the replayability just even better. But yeah, so far I'm having a good time with it. I'm trying to think about like the biggest negative to me right now. Go ahead.
Before we get in that, So something we hadn't mentioned yet, and me and you both really like, you pointed it out, was the way, like when you're driving in the Warthog through the water, how good that looks.
Oh, the decals, yeah.
That looks so good.
It does, yeah.
Something else that I like and I don't like, they made the jackals a force to be reckoned with in this game, and they used to not be like that in the old Halo 1. If you're not being careful, they will destroy you really quickly on Legendary, and it's like they made it harder for you to hit that sweet spot to make their shield stagger. So it's
that shield is like the craziest thing. You just sit there like somebody was shooting with a turret, and it took forever for it to finally like explode.
Yeah,
it was just deflecting like crazy. And I'm like, what in the world is this?
It's like Fort Knox trying to get in there.
But I'll say this: when I was telling you about them modding the game, the guy that was in the video talking about it, he said that his favorite his favorite character is the Jackal because it was showing him with the shield, and it was just deflecting everything. He's like, man, he's like, out of everybody you can play as, he's like, so far the Jackal's been the most out of anything, that the most enjoyment that I've gotten out of it. He said cool. it's yeah, because it just deflects everything. But I laughed when I heard him say that. I was like, yeah, because they're OP. But I think they may have did that on purpose because Jackals are like the most useless, weakest enemy out of all of them, pretty much, more or less, out of all the Halos,
Yeah, health-wise, Grunts were definitely the wimpiest, but then they always had the threat of coming around the corner with the plasma grenades or the fuel rod cannon. Something crazy could happen with the Grunts. But the Jackals, you kind of always knew what to expect. But now you have to flank them for the most part, unless you get that sweet spot.
They beefed it all up. And the Hunters, they beefed them up. You can't just shoot them one time in the back no more. Which, I mean, I wouldn't say they beefed them up a whole lot. I mean, instead of like 2 shots in the back, they may take like 6 now or something like that, I don't even know like what scale it's on. They turned it up a little bit, but I don't think it's like a whole lot harder. But yeah, the biggest thing that I don't like, this is my complaint so far, and I might be in, this is my opinion, so don't get me in the comment section. I'm not a fan of the prequels. I don't know if I'll ever play them again once I get everything unlocked on them. I don't care for them at all. I don't know why, man. I just don't like them. For one, I think Master Chief, he talks way too much. That does bother me. I'm trying not to let it bother me. Everyone keeps talking about that, and the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, he does. He's supposed to be a strong and silent top, right?
And what's funny about that is the only line in the prequels that really fit Master Chief. Johnson goes, "Chief, do you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type?" And all he said, there's a long pause. No. And that's it. That was perfect. Like, if they did stuff like that throughout the prequel missions, it would have been amazing, dialogue-wise. But yeah, they did make him talk a lot more.
I did like the throwback, like when he's on the first level, like when he comes up and, well, it wasn't the first level, like I think it'd be the second level, when he comes up and the Grunt's looking at him and he goes, boo. Yeah. Or they might be on the main game. I don't remember. Was that on the main game?
Prequel mission. That was when they first.
Okay, yeah. Chief. I thought that was funny, like when he does things. But out of everything, this is my biggest complaint. So I just don't care for the prequel missions. I don't like that one soldier. She's kind of a punk. Don't care for her. It's not that she. Yeah, it's not that it's because she's a female. I don't have a problem with that. It's just the way she kind of carries herself and she kind of acts all bossy. I don't know. It just takes away from Chief, and I just didn't care much for that. Out of all of them, what is up, man, with that terrible cutscene of the Prophet and the Covenant? They go in there, right? Not trying to spoil anything, but Chief and Johnson go in there, and all of a sudden, all you see is this. It looks like they're dancing, and they're not even shooting and hitting them. They're shooting all around them. I'm like, what is this? Like, when I seen it the first time, I thought, this is terrible. What is this? I didn't think nothing about it. I didn't even say anything new about it.
Are you talking about when the Prophet is introducing the different enemy types?
Prior to that, when he's shooting, stop, hold your fire, my children, or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like when they're shooting. It is horrendous. And I thought it was bad. I didn't say nothing to you about it when I first seen it. Okay, because I was like, I wonder what Jeb's thinking. Didn't say nothing, kind of ignored it. Thought, well, maybe it's just me. I have seen so many people, man, online complain about that. Which again, I don't like the complaining. People whine all the time, but sometimes I do align myself with that. And if that's not something you have to really look for. I noticed it, right? And I'm not picky. I'm not a picky gamer, right? I'm enjoying the game. When I seen that, I was like, what is this? This looks like an elementary or preschooler put this together. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember?
Okay, so I'm going to backtrack for a second. Before I ever saw the complaints online, something that bothered me was that Prophet's voice. It did not fit in with the other Prophets' voices whatsoever. I was about to try to imitate it, but I can hear it in my head, but it's like, it doesn't fit the other Prophet style of the way that they talked. And
Yeah.
and then I saw a really funny comment about when the Prophet is introducing the enemy types. I think they did that for maybe PlayStation players and new people that are new to the series to kind of just like introduce the enemy types. But
They shouldn't have to do that.
they
People
shouldn't
can
have
look
to do
that
that.
stuff up.
But to make it even cornier, as he's introducing them, they're like doing Fortnite emotes, like.
Again, I'm not trying to complain. I mean, can you pull that up? Can you look that one up and pull it up? I want people to see this. No, dude, seriously. This is horrendous. People have to see this because I want them to see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, again, I don't try to complain about a lot, but this is terrible. Did you think anything about it when you had first seen it?
I didn't like it. Was weird to me. Yeah. That
and that guy. Don't even get me started on that guy right there. We're going to talk about him in just a second. There's some things about that, too, I want to talk about. I'll talk about it while you're looking this up. So in the original Halo, this guy goes crazy, right? And when you go in there, he's shooting at you. If you move to the left, he's shooting you. You move to the right, he's shooting you. On this remake, you can move to the right or left, and he's just shooting the same spot in the door. And I'm like, what is this? That's another reason why I think they rushed it. That, I mean, things like that, it makes you wonder, like, what were they thinking? Of course, it could be a glitch, but I doubt it. That's the part that I'm talking about. Yeah, watch right here.
I will say that
cool.
part was cool. I don't know how it's supposed to work because I thought once it's primed, it's stuck to you no matter what you do. So I don't know what kind of slick glove he had
Spider-Man.
on. Yeah.
Spider glove.
I don't know what kind of glove he had on. That was the coolest part to me for this cutscene was him doing that.
Yeah. Oh, listen, that's the highlight, folks. It's all downhill from here. Okay, I'll tell you that. Right here. What is this? They're not even shooting them. They're hitting the door.
And they weren't even that far away.
No, it's terrible, man. It's terrible quality.
Well, I'll be damned.
What's a prophet doing here?
Beats me. Hey, Waddles, didn't think your
He
kind
calls him
got out that
Waddles.
much.
Real quick, also something else that I didn't understand. I think it's I don't remember if it's mainly in the prequels or if it's also in the main game. Johnson calls the Covenant bugs all the time. And the only bugs I ever remember him calling was the drones or buggers. That's the only time I've ever heard him in the other games refer to the Covenant as bugs, but he's calling them bugs all the time.
Yeah, does he do that in the books or anything else?
I don't know. Not that I remember, but I haven't read all the books.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't either.
I just thought that was
I don't know. Yeah. This right here, after I've seen this, it didn't help. Like, this did not help matters at all, right? It didn't make me want to ever play those. I'll say this. I enjoyed the main game, like the OG game. I'm enjoying it. This, like, I don't like it. I don't care for it. And if you do like it, that's great. And I hope people enjoy it. I think it's great. But right here, this is not a good sign, though. This is what they did. They made this, right? The other stuff was a blueprint. This is not a blueprint. This is what they came up with. And they are going to make future Halo games. Again, it concerns me. Like, I am very concerned. I don't know why Halo fans continue to get, like, the worst treatment out of anybody. But I feel like we don't get a game that, like, once every 7 or 10 years. And then when we do get one, it's full of bugs or it's terrible, right? Like, okay. And I'm not trying to go off on a tangent, but I'm going to say this too, okay? This is something else. It's coming to my mind. I have to get it out. This game, out of all the Halos, right? And I love Halo 2. It's my favorite. This story and the diversity of the worlds and the characters in this game, to think that this was 26 years ago when this happened, is phenomenal. This game literally was ahead of its time. The writing's so good. And I just always go back to the Halo Paramount series. And I'm like, what a missed opportunity. They could literally have taken this game blueprint. And no, because these cutscenes are phenomenal. Sometimes when I'm watching the cutscenes, remember I had texted you that I was like, these cutscenes are amazing, man. Yeah. It's like watching a movie. They could literally take these cutscenes make it a live action movie and not change nothing, keep it true to the game, it would have been the number one thing. I mean, it would have been cinema. Am I wrong or right? I mean, it
You're
would
not
have.
wrong.
But they didn't want to do that. Oh no, they can't do that. They had to do their own thing. And I even went as far to look up, did they play the game? No. They even said they bragged about it. They said none of us have played the game or read the books. But when I see this, if they would just go a little further, this is like the quality is like movie, right? But of course, I will say this: there's some jankiness also in some of the CG. It's not all flawless, but for the most part, it is really good. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of getting off the topic here.
Yeah.
It just made me think about the Paramount thing. I'm like, man, what a letdown! What a missed opportunity! Like, I just feel like Halo is such a great franchise. It just gets treated so badly, man. I feel like it's
Let some
You
other
know?
studios have a shot. Let them make some
Yes!
other Halo games.
please. I mean, and that's the thing. They have Activision. Like, I'm fine with Activision giving it a whirl. I mean, even if they want to do a different, like a side, like a totally different game, like not maybe like a first-person shooter, maybe a third-person shooter, or maybe like a over the top, or maybe like a Halo Wars 3. Halo Wars 3. I'd be fine with the company making Halo Wars 3, trying something different. But here's the problem. I think the reason that they won't let any other company do it is because they know that they're going to put them to shame, man. Because this isn't the same company. I mean, they're not. This isn't Bungie. This isn't even 343, really. I mean, it's partial 343. It's like a skeleton crew.
Do you remember? It made me think about this. What you talked about earlier with the show of them not playing the Halo games or books or anything like that. Do you remember when 343 was first formed? Whether they were joking or not, I don't think they were at this point. They publicly said that they hired people who hated Halo.
I mean, I don't remember them saying that, but I believe you, and it doesn't surprise me because it shows. It really does show, like... But here's the thing, and I don't understand this. So, where do they go from here? Where do they go? I'm not trying to open this can here, but where do they go? So think about it. So... New leadership. Asha fills out. See you, Slick. Asha's in there. You're fired. You're fired. Get out of here. I mean, this company's lucky. I don't think anybody got let go from Halo Studios. They launched this game in the state it's in, which it's not terrible, but it's not a completed game. It's not. It needed more time in the oven. Like, you can tell this game shouldn't have came out till November, right, for the anniversary of Halo. It's just the way it is. They launched the game in the state it's in. Right? They bring it out on PlayStation. They try to stop it. They can't at this point. Sorry, too deep. Well, now, it doesn't make sense. So from this point forward, are we going to make a Halo 2 anniversary and a Halo 3? Because apparently the way this one ends, Johnson says, see you in the sequel. Right? So that tells you that they're planning on... Yeah, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. Yeah, you messed me up saying that. It's sure. I'm sorry. I apologize. He does do that. But anyways, so we know they're gonna make a Halo 2 and a Halo 3. But why? Why are they gonna make a Halo 2 and a Halo 3 remake? That doesn't make sense. We have Master Chief Collection. If they're not bringing it on PlayStation, why would they do that? What a waste of money. That doesn't even make sense. Because how many Xbox players and PC players are going to go out and buy another remake after they came out with this one, and there's so many people that are burnt by it? It makes sense for PlayStation because PlayStation don't have any Halos now except this one. But I'm going to tell you what I think. I think this is the one and only on PlayStation. It's done. I think going forward, I think there is a good possibility that two things are either going to happen. They're going to either continue down the roadmap and they're going to bring out Halo 2 and Halo 3, which really needs to be done, and do the remakes. And they're going to have and I don't know if it's going to be Halo Studios. It may be like a different company within, Xbox doing it. And then they're going to do that while Halo Studios makes the next Halo with the multiplayer. Or they're going to scrap it all and go back to the drawing board. And I've heard that Halo 7's in pre-production. They don't even know what they're gonna.
It wouldn't surprise me that they're not working on anything right now, any game.
That's what people are saying. They're saying they're not working on anything right now. So what do you think? I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, I mean, because like after, I mean, again, if they came out with a Halo 2 or 3, I'd buy it because I love Halo and I'm gonna support Halo. But not everybody will. But at this point, I think they should go ahead and bring it out on PlayStation.
And here's the thing.
do.
Here's the sad truth. Imagine this
Doesn't
does
make
not get
sense.
better. Imagine this does not get better in another 20 years, 30 years. Let's say
Right.
they're still trying to make games
Yeah.
like this. They're still just barely making decent games. People like us that know what this game could have been and was back when we were younger, most of them aren't going to be around anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the sad truth.
It is the truth. We're getting older. And, you know, I see people say, well, they should. People are saying, well, you know, what killed this game was they rushed it, but they didn't put the multiplayer in there. Well, here's the thing, and this is my opinion. If they're going to continue putting Halo on PlayStation, which I don't believe they will, because I think Asha's going to pull it back, you know, unless it's just the budget just gets so out of hand that they can't regain their money back from just putting it on Xbox or PC. I think they should just pour it over Master Chief Collection. Honestly, if they're going to continue, if they're going to make a Halo 2 and a Halo 3 and put it on PlayStation, or they decide they're not going to do it at this point, just put Master Chief Collection on everything and be done
If
with
they're
it.
bringing the
And
other Halo games to PlayStation, then I think they should
They might as
port
well.
Master Chief. But if they don't, I think they should just
Yeah.
keep it as it is.
Right. That's kind of what I'm saying. I was circling back. That's what I was going to say. I think that if they're not going to bring out multiplayer with these anniversaries or these remakes, then they should port it. But again, if they're going to keep it exclusive, they shouldn't port it because I'm you know, I'm not loyal to any brand, but I think that Halo, it's an Xbox thing, right? So, but I'm not in charge of the company. I don't make the final calls. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't even know if they know what they're thinking. Being a Halo fan is like, I don't know, man. It's one day you're crying, one day you're happy. It's copium and hopium, and it's everything. It's all the emotions. I mean, they have the blueprint. They know what we want. They know we like Halo 1 and 2 and 3. They know that that's the style of a game we like. They know that we love the multiplayer. Like, I mean, my goodness, they brought this game out 3 times already now. You know, like, I mean, am I going to be like 70 years old and they're going to bring out like Halo, you know, Combat Campaign Evolved, you know, Remaster 2. I don't know. You know, and then I've also heard this. I also heard that they actually had a multiplayer that they were going to bring out after this, and they scrapped it.
Yeah.
I mean, everything I hear, they scrapped it. They scrapped. Oh, what was the one thing that we were talking about the other day? Remember the ODSTs, the drop? Yeah, the drop-ins. Remember that? It was
like a
not a they
battle royale or extraction.
Yes.
Either one you drop in.
yes.
ODSTs
Or
are
yes.
cool.
Yeah, or you know, looter shooter. Like they it's like whenever like when PUBG was a thing, I heard that they were going to do the ODST. This is when Infinite had came out. They were going to do the ODSTs, drop pods, and battle royales. Like, oh, it's awesome. They scrapped it. Then I heard they turned it into an extraction shooter. Well, then they changed it back because they thought that wasn't good. And then they were going to do like a Warzone type thing. It's like they don't even know what they want to do. They spend so much time and money wasted on working on things that are never anything. There has-beens. Like there never was, right? They're never going to be anything. Anyways, we can get back talking to the game. It's just when we talk about this, it just irritates me because I love Halo. And I want to experience more Halo. And I'm like, if they can put out a Call of Duty every year, why can't we put out Halos more often? Every 7 to 10 years. And like, I want to get online one day and get on Metacritic and see a 97 or a 98 on a new Halo. I want to see people. Yes, like, let's have that conversation. Like, why can't it be like that? Why is it Halo that's like at the very bottom of the pit? Like every other game has their moment, and it's like Halo just can't get it together.
I'm going to say this real quick, and then I think we probably should finish this terrible cutscene we talked about. But I think at this point, Halo, it's like the popular thing to hate on Halo. It's like mob mentality. Everybody's jumping on the hate Halo bandwagon, and some of it's for good reason. I think some people just cannot stand 343. The fact that the last 10 years have not put out a very, very good Halo game, and I think people are hating just to be hating on them now. Even I think they could put out a really good game and they'd still have a lot of people hating on it.
But when they bring somebody in like Joseph, good sir, gosh, God bless his soul. He saved Infinite. If it wasn't for him coming in, he saved it. But then they got rid of him. Why can't they put someone like an OG Bungie member as head of the studio? Why are they bringing in these people that are woke and they don't know what they want to do, and they're replacing different people in the game and add things that don't matter, and I don't know what they're doing. Like, why can't they just get back? It's like you said, they're just trying different sauces.
Yeah.
Even though they know what the secret sauce is, they're not accepting it. They're going to do what they want to do, and we're going to lock it. They're going to force it down our throats. You know?
Yep.
I don't like chicken forced down my throat. You hear me?
I want to eat chicken when I want to eat chicken. I got my own sauce. Anyways, so what you were talking about with the
I'm joking. Sorry.
let's get serious here. No.
Yeah.
You were talking.
We got jackets in the courtyard.
Let's get a satchel on that gate. I think you were talking about changing characters and stuff. And before I say anything else, just know Sergeant Johnson is one of my favorite characters from anything, game, movie,
sure.
book, whatever. He is one of my all-time favorite characters.
He's hilarious.
And he's not white. Why do they feel the need to change white characters that are already established into non-white people in other things? I don't understand it. Make a new character if you want diversity and leave the white characters alone. Or vice versa.
Make it make sense. Make sense.
Even if it was vice versa, even if they made, like, imagine if they made Johnson white. You don't normally see it the other way around like that, but I wouldn't like that either.
Well, and I was telling you, like, so, you know, now that we're kind of getting into that, at the very beginning on the Pillar of Autumn, whenever Keyes is up there, you know, they got rid of the guy's cigar. Was it a pop or cigar he had? They got rid of that. I don't know if you noticed that or not. You don't have that no more.
I think it was a pipe.
Yeah, so they got rid of his pot. He's not popping it up no more. And then, so somebody on X reached out to Marty O'Donnell, and they had the picture, and at the top it had the OG Halo for 2001, and they had the anniversary in the middle, and then it had the new one, right? The campaign evolved. And on the original, it had Keyes with the pipe, and he had his hands on the shoulder of the guy driving, one of the, I guess, the crew members. Anyways, and then underneath that, it had a more professional Keyes. And he didn't have his pop, and he was 20 years younger. And it had the same guy, which he looked younger. Same thing. Keyes had his hands on his shoulder. And then on the new one, you get there, and it has him looking all good in his Unreal Engine 5. Nope, popless. Can't have that, right? Had his hands on the shoulder of the crew member. Wasn't that same guy no more. No. We've changed. We are now a different skin tone, and we are a different gender. And I'm just like, make it make sense. Like, do what?
I said, hey, it's 2026.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem against adding different diversity of characters. That doesn't bother me. But why take away from something that's been there? But this is what's funny is somebody reached out to Marty O'Donnell, and he laughed. He's like, ironically, it was something along the lines. He said the funny thing about that is that they scanned in one of the main engineers for Halo 1 and put his face on that character, and that's the character they replaced. And I think to myself, what's that guy thinking right now? You know, he was, an engineer, dude. He did a lot of work for that game.
Yeah.
And they just kind of kicked, you ain't good. Go. Get out of here. Thanks for keeping the
I
seat
don't
warm.
agree with the all the swapping they did, but at the same time, like, it would have been cool if they left his face to pay homage to him. But like, what does that look like? What does that look like in Unreal Engine 5? Do they like rescan that guy's face? Like, how do they even do that?
Right. And that might be it. I didn't think about that. That could have been why they replaced him. And I don't have a problem with them adding different characters like that. Like, I'm cool with that. But I just think they should leave things like that alone, especially if they knew that character, like, you know, was part of the OG team. Because even at the end of the credits, this isn't really a spoiler, but the credits, they have all the original Bungie members on there. giving them like credit and homage for like what they did. So I don't know. I was scrolling, I seen that, and I just kind of laughed, and then I was like, oh yeah, why did they take the pop away, or why did they change him? Which maybe it's the same guy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he just decided he wanted to be a female. I don't know. I don't get into all that. It is what it is, it's like I just don't understand some of the decisions they make.
Yeah.
Like, let's focus on that, but let's not focus on a glitch where people can run through lasso and beat the whole game.
This cutscene here is actually, well, there's my hand. This cutscene right here is actually good representation. I just got to thinking about it. Like who you're looking at right here, that's like Halo Studios lined up, and they're like facing off against the Halo fans on the other side. I don't know. It's just...
Oh, well, I don't know, man. I feel like Halo fans can shoot a little bit better than this. Dude, what was that? Go back. I gotta see it one more time. What? They're not even hitting them. They're just shooting at the door. Like, what is that?
Yeah, they act like they've never seen combat before. They had the music down. The music is fitting.
Oh man!
What's a prophet?
Oh, the music.
Beats
Oh, the
me.
music's great.
Hey,
They did.
Waddles,
Now I will say
didn't
that
think
about the
your kind
prequel
got out
editions.
that
The
much.
music. They have music from 1, 2, 3, Reach. I believe Reach is there. They really. They did good with that.
Here he
But
goes.
anyway.
Here he goes talking. He literally sounds like he's got one of our voice changers on to try to sound. I don't even know. It doesn't sound
Are
like
you
a prophet.
enjoying your time here, Demon?
Beats me. Hey, Waddles, didn't think your kind got out that much.
Hold your fire, my children. Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon? Had you and your companion given word of your arrival, I would have arranged a tour.
I think we've seen enough already.
Are you not impressed with our work here? I would have thought you, of all creatures, would appreciate such steadfast dedication to improvement.
Is that what you call it?
I call it many things, Demon. Here you can observe the true beauty of the Covenant. Our collective strength a reflection of each member's devotion. The tenacity of the Ungoi. The cleverness of the Kigyar. The Sangheili. Long our partners since
Here's the
the
Fortnite
writ of
emote.
union. The burning edge of the Covenant's blade. And the Jiralhane.
I thought that was actually a hunter at first
What they
when I
lack
first
in
played it
mind,
to show his
they
face.
make up for in muscle. But
And
under our guidance.
Also, pause this for a second.
my
I gotta say something else.
guidance.
And another thing.
Yeah, honestly, if your enemies are in front of you, why would you tell your enemies what the weakness is of one of your highly trained warriors? Oh, and this is what we use to control him.
This is another
Boom!
example of them like babyfying some certain games, like holding your hand more than they should. That should be something you figure out on your own.
Well, and also, do you notice when you're playing the game, like on the not the silent cartographer on Halo, like the first area you come to, there's markers on every enemy, the ships to show you. I mean, there's markers on everything, man. Everything
It's
gets
not
a
even
mark
just
on the
that
game.
map. It's on multiple levels. Like once you get to a
Yeah.
certain point when there's only a handful of enemies left, they can be invisible. I've seen it where they were invisible with markers above their head. Like, oh boy, I wonder where they are.
Oh, you're kidding me. I didn't know
No.
that. That's ridiculous.
That's
No.
something I don't like.
I mean,
either.
yeah, no, which you can turn most of that stuff off. So, I mean, I do know that like a lot of people like that have originally played the Halo back in the day, the original, they're wanting it as close to that. So they took the running out. There's options to take all that off. So they did include that, which is nice. So you can remove all that. That's not permanent.
You can remove the markers.
Like for
Okay.
the guns and everything.
I
Yeah,
may
you
do
can
that.
take all that off. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to keep watching this or not.
No,
I think
no,
you're
no,
doing what you're wanting to show.
Yeah, no, I said what I was going to say about it. So I'm pretty much good. I mean, it's
Oh,
hey,
that's
there
some
he
faces
is.
I'd love to see again.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get that man back in there, especially
Yeah.
since they're shutting down. I mean, Sony just cut all those positions, and one of the guys he let go was one of the leads for Halo. Why can't we hire him back? Get him back in.
It beats me. My man Marty, as much as
I
cool
know.
as I think it is that he's running for Congress, I know we're not going to get political on our channel, but I think it is cool that
No.
he's dabbling in that. It's cool to see somebody from Halo trying to do that. I
Oh,
think he
yeah.
needs to stop doing that and he needs to get back to making Halo music. I don't think that he would ever, I don't know that he would ever work for them again, but I would love to see them reach out to try to get him to.
Yeah, I'm not trying. Yeah, I'm definitely like you. I'm not gonna get political, but make Halo great again. Can we please just get back to making Halo good? I mean, I'm just man, I am. It's a letdown. It's like, and every time we hear about Halo, like I'm like, please be good. Please
Just
don't
give me a crumb.
don't
I'm so
please,
hungry.
yes, just something. I'm begging you. Like it is, man. It's just it's sad. It's getting to that point, and every time they come out with a Halo, we just get burnt. But again, I'm enjoying the game, so I'm going to continue to be positive. I'm going to focus on the Halo community and supporting people. I'm glad that people are able to enjoy the game, because most people, I mean, look over this stuff, right? I mean, you're always going to have some kind of negativity to a game. You're always going to have haters. I mean, especially this new generation of gamers, man. They're just babies about everything. They just complain about everything. And some stuff I understand. You want to say something because you want to give some good feedback to the studio so they can fix it. But man, some people they complain just to complain. They love complaining, and I don't want to be like that. I want to go into a game like this with open eyes, and I don't want to be like so narrow-minded where I'm like, they can't change this, can't change this. I mean, heck, if you spend $50 or if you spend $70 on the premium edition, I mean, you don't want to just buy the same game. You want there to be some differences. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. If you want the same game, go back and play the same game. Then we have that option. The game's there. We'll never lose the original game. We have the original game. So, I mean, hey, you can dabble in both if you want. But I think if you are a new gamer to being introduced to Halo and you've never played Halo Combat Evolved or Campaign Evolved with this game, I definitely think this is the route you should take. This is a good one. And you may love the prequel missions. I didn't care for them. But that doesn't mean, like, Jeb may like them. I haven't even asked him. They weren't my cup of tea, per se, but I was excited when I got them over with, and I just got to the game that I know and I love. I was ready.
They're okay for what they were. I think it was cool that they added another flight mission, kind of like how Halo Reach had. I thought that was cool. But for the most part, I feel like the prequel missions were pretty bland. And I think it was cool to get to see some more Johnson and Chief stuff that we've never seen before. R.I.P. Johnson. I thought that was very cool. I was very excited about that. But circling back to the I think her name's Williams. Not only I don't know why I said not only. They made her. They always want to bring in this like strong-willed girl boss type character, which not even that's necessarily a bad thing, but they brought in this new character who immediately is ragging on Master Chief, beloved Master Chief.
Talking down to him.
Yes, the one that you were playing Master Chief through all these Halo games. He's this walking tank. He's saving humanity multiple times. Like, yeah. Most of the Marines, that was, and I'm getting sidetracked here.
He's scratching his goatee. He's getting fired up. Let's get it.
Some of the older Halo games.
We watch and you just start growing a beard. We're just like, oh wow, he's really getting into this.
Not a lot of people talk about this, but this is something I've noticed. By the rings. Not a lot of people have talked about this. What made Halo 1, 2, 3, and maybe even 4 really good was when you walked, like when you have a cutscene. I'm specifically thinking of Halo 3. you have the cutscene. It shows all the like banged up Marines. Like that one guy had like the wrap around his eyes. He couldn't even see. And here comes Master Chief flying in with Johnson. And like they are so excited that he's there because they finally have some kind of hope, like something to believe in. And the blind guy, he can't see. They did it funny. He can't see, but the other guy's like, no way. I don't remember what he said. It's no way it's Master Chief or it's a Spartan. He's like, what? Really? You can't see nothing. So that was just a funny part. The older games made you feel special being Master Chief. They made you feel like you were giving them something to believe in. And then in Halo 5, everybody was Spartans. There was more Spartans than I have fingers.
Spartans had Spartans. I mean, that's how many Spartans there were. It was like the Brady Bunch, but with Spartans.
Yeah, pretty much. And so it made
They were all looking at each other.
The Brady Bunch. But it made you feel like not as special as a Spartan on Halo 5 to me. It was like the Avengers. Avengers assemble. Everybody's superheroes, so it don't even matter. And I think, and then I'm circling back now to the new character. She was ragging on Chief the whole time, and some people online were saying that in the books and some other stuff that ODSTs had a problem with Spartans because early during the augmentation, it was either Master Chief or another Spartan killed 3 ODSTs. I don't even think it was on purpose, just because how strong they were, and so ODSTs had like a resentment towards Spartans, also because they were no longer the top dog in like a human combat type of thing, which that's fine if they're trying to portray that, but it came off wrong. It came off as this like girl boss character who was ragging on you as a character, and you had to kind of like earn her respect. I didn't care for that. If she would have been like not that type of personality and still introduced as a new character, I think it could have been done a lot better. And I think people would have liked the prequel missions more.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and I'll tell you this, something else I thought about. Have you noticed the emotion differences, Jen Taylor? So like on the original Halo, she would say, Chief, no! Like she you could hear it in her voice. And I watched a video comparing it. It's different. There's no emotion compared to the original. They dropped it. Like instead of like her being urgent, hurry up and get there now. Like saying things like that, it'd be like, hurry up, Chief, get there fast. Like they changed all that. They took the emotion. And I will say I don't like that because it makes you really think, oh crap, I got to get there, it makes like the sense of urgency. It makes like the fight or flight go crazy in your head. You're like, I got to get there. I got to get this done. Like this is an emergency. Like she's in your head telling you to do it. And they took the emotion out of it. And that's something that that was charm. And another thing that again, this is people complaining. I didn't really think about this stuff till people brought it to my attention. So it makes you kind of think. It doesn't mean this game's bad. It's just things that they changed that people were observing. Remember like on the, it wouldn't be the silent cartographer. It'd be the 3rd level. No, it'd be Halo. I'm sorry, it's Halo, 2nd level. When you first activate the bridge, well, that's Forerunner technology. Chief's never seen nothing like it. Well, in the first game, it zoomed in, right? It was a cutscene, but it zoomed in. It had this dramatic music, and it had this beautiful bridge coming across. Well, they took that out. Same thing with on the mission where he goes up. What is it? Help me out. You're good with the names of the missions. The one that it's at nighttime. Yeah, it's the one where you have sniper. Yes. So you all go up, right? And it was a cutscene. All the soldiers go, woohoo, yeah, right? Like they get feedback, and it zooms in on Chief, and he goes up. Well, they took that all away. Nobody hoops and hollers. Everybody just gets up and sucked right up, right? Like a straw. No one says anything. There's no emotion anymore.
This is normal. This is a normal Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. So they took the emotion out of it. And even like when he first got Cortana on the original, it zooms in on him as he's putting the chip in his head. And it doesn't do that on no more. Because when he puts the chip in his head, it's like they just want to focus on the pretty graphics and the game engine, and they just focus on keys and Chief. I mean, I don't know. Some of that stuff, it's charm. Like it's what made Halo so good, right? And it just gave it that personality. Like games didn't have that back then. And it makes you question, why do they care about replacing characters with, different characters with, different skin tone colors or genders, or why do they take away from the moment that Chief hits that button and he sees that crystal lighted bridge, and he's never seen Forerunner technology like that, and you could almost sense it. I mean, it made a big deal out of it, and now it's just like, meh, it's over. I don't know. It just makes you question, like, why they do so. I mean, to me, that's not modernizing a game. That's taken away from, like, the emotional impact that it has on the player.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'll send you some of that stuff. It's just, I get on Reddit and I get online. I mean, I'm a Halo fan, and I'm a player just like you guys are. And I want to see Halo come back, and I want to see it succeed, and I want to see it on the charts again. And I don't know, man. Of course, this isn't it. This isn't gonna do that. This is a good trip down memory lane, and I'm gonna support it. I bought it on Xbox. I bought it on PC. I'm fine giving them the money. I want to support the game, and I'm gonna play this game a lot. Me and Jeb, we've been going through. We'll lasso it at some point. We've been going through on Legendary, collecting all the stuff. But I know we've been kind of rambling. We always say when we make these videos, we're not gonna make them long, and they're always real long. I'm sure we're at like an hour. But it's because we're so passionate, though. That's why. It's because we're passionate about this. It's hard to talk about Halo and not rip the Band-Aid off and just start talking about it. Like the problems, because it does. It has a lot of problems, man. It does. And there needs to be some parenting, okay, with Halo. It's like Halo's like going into a restaurant and you're sitting there going on a nice date with your wife or girlfriend, and you're just wanting to have a good, relaxing day. And then the table across from you has a couple kids that are throwing food and screaming and crying and fighting over the phone, and you just want to stand up and be like, stop it! Parent your kids better.
Shut up!
Like,
Just
I
shut
just
up!
I just want to go up to them and just grab them and be like, listen, stop hurting my boy and spitting in his face. Like, give this series to someone else that can get the job done. I mean, seriously, like, what are we doing anymore at this point? Oh, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating.
Yeah. As we're wrapping up, I didn't. First of all, I'm starting to think that we can't make a 10-minute video to save our life, Halo or
No, we
non-Halo.
can't.
I think we're at almost at an hour right now.
But this is kind of like a podcast. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of what our channel is. So we treat it like that. We haven't made a video, in a few weeks anyways. So
I also did not expect this to be like the roast of Halo. Like me and you both came into this like I was excited to talk about the game, and I don't want people watching this to take this as we hate this new Halo game, because we both are having a lot of fun playing it. I'm gonna keep playing it for a while.
Yeah. Well, of course, and I told you about the mods. I mean, if you play this on PC, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can be looking forward to, even when you beat the game multiple times. No, this game is good. I like the game. Do I think that it's better than the original? I do not think it's better than the original. Do I think that they can be? Is there room for both of them? Yes, I do. I mean, we've already had two.
Place.
Right, they do. And just because this game came out doesn't mean that the original is tainted and it's not no good no more. They're all different. The original OG Halo is different than the Anniversary, and Anniversary is different than Campaign Evolved. There's room for all of them at the table. Like, I don't want anybody to take away from this video thinking, man, these guys just, they're just like all the other guys that we've been watching. They're not happy. No, I am happy. I'm very happy. I mean, I bought it on several platforms. I spent $140 on it. I'm very happy. Okay? Very happy with the game. I think as a Halo player, I just feel like we deserve better, right? Like, not necessarily this game, but just over the last 20 years. Like, I just feel like Halo just doesn't get the love it needs.
Yeah.
And if you're working on a game, don't cancel it and shelf it over and over and over, because that's probably what's leading to us going 7 to 10 years without anything new. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited about it. I hope people support it. I really do like the game a lot. It's fun. And it's really honestly special for me because my son, I know I've mentioned him several times, but he's 8, and this is our first, like, playing Halo together. So like I'm making memories, and so this is gonna be, up there. Like I'm always
Yeah.
gonna when I'm older, I'll think back. Oh, I remember when Campaign Evolved came out, and me and my son played that together. So it's good.
And if you are playing Halo, if this is your first Halo to play at all for the first time ever, let us know, because that makes me really happy to know that people are going through this game for the first time.
Yeah, even on PlayStation, like I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy that people can experience on whatever platform they want, like a game, a franchise that I love so dearly. And I hope it impacts you like it has us, because I mean, me and Jeb's played Halo. I mean, most of our friendship, and it's. I'll just say this: it's we have a lot of good memories. This game.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody, go out and buy it. Support them.
Yeah. Buy it or else. No. Let us know in the comments. Like I said, if it's your first time playing, let us know that. If you've been longtime players like us, let us know a fond memory that you've got from playing. We'd love to see that. So
Yeah.
I think that's gonna wrap it up.
All right. Thanks for watching. If y'all like what we do, just continue to watch our videos. Give us a little like or subscribe. We appreciate it. We don't like to be that channel that like harps on people about that, but it does help. So we appreciate it.
Yep. And let us know if you like if this type of length of videos, what you're here for, or if you want us to do some short stuff every now and then. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Game on.